Alright, welcome back to another episode of Art Time, where today we're going to be doing some coloring, shading, and texturing of the characters in this here drawing. There's a lot here to do, but hopefully we can get through it relatively quickly. Hopefully. Anyways, yes, as per usual, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Alright, so we got pretty much a lot of it done with off camera. Obviously, as you can clearly see with the background done already. Alongside that, the character outlines are done. So, yeah, that's what we did. We got all of that done with. And now we're just going to go into this. I want to get a little something made, because why not? It's always good to have something there made. Anyways, not much has happened. Well, outside of what I've already stated in Game Crafters not too long ago. But I could talk about that stuff a little later while I get into it. Tired, exhausted, and was cold for a moment, waiting for this frickin' thing to come out of the dryer. But it's fine. We are currently in the point right now where we get this all done with. Hopefully. Provided, we can get this going at a relatively decent and quick pace. It'll be a while, because there's still a lot that has to get done with, regardless. But I can do it. Just a little bit of stuff here and there to get done with. I'm not sure what I plan on doing after this, though. I guess I could try to get a head start on the next drawing. Which theoretically shouldn't take too long, but we'll see. We'll see what occurs. I also need to go in and see if this needs to be changed. It seems good. There we go. And I don't know why, but it's just... For some reason, this particular perspective just doesn't seem right to me. Sometimes it seems like it makes sense, but other times it's just like, I'm not sure. Something about this perspective. It makes sense that this is what it would probably look like from this angle. But, something I have not done yet. And, it's a good first attempt, I guess. I don't know. Man, I'm so tired. Well, anyways. What is there to discuss? What do we have to discuss? I guess I could talk about Played Up for a little bit and where we're at right now currently in our training for the eventual series to be made. We got like another stake run going, another franchise run. We got through the normal instance. We did that. So now we got, in this instance, a pizza run with accidental burgers. And I say accidental because I thought it was negative 30 customers, but no, it's more. Which I guess I was able to adapt pretty well. I still gotta get that done with and see if I can get to the end of the day and get to the overtime instance. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe today, who knows? It just depends on where the hell I'm at in terms of, the creation and whatnot. Here we go. I gotta remind myself which one goes where. Any who's and whence. Yeah. We've got a nice little system going. We got the 4 freezers for 4 pizzas that we get done with. We have a little bit more patience to hopefully try to get these guys to, stay longer and not be ungrateful bastards and whatnot. But yeah. Yeah, we got ourselves a decent run going, despite the mistake that occurred beforehand. I guess burgers are the ones that require like a lot more customers. So you might get like several. And you might have a hard time trying to keep up with some of them. But aside from that, is that right? Yeah, just about. But that's not. I guess that means I need to separate these nails then, don't I? Damn. Alright, that's fine. Since this one's already a part of that, you will be here. So, whoops. Why did you not copy this, you fool? Whatever. Anyways, as I was saying, we got a significant amount of training done with steak, pizza, and now burger, despite the fact that we technically haven't unlocked it yet. I feel like I unlocked pies beforehand, because I don't know. I feel like I did somehow, but I can't remember. I don't exactly remember. Also, part of me feels like this is a bit too thick. No, grab the fucking knob, or whatever it's called. We'll see what occurs. We'll see. God damn it. I haven't gotten back into Elden Ring yet again. Ever since I killed all the bosses in Limgrave, I was like, yep, my time is done for now, and I switched over to other games. And now, there's another game that I think I might want to get, most likely, definitely. There's the Dead Space remake, alongside, apparently, Metroid Prime remake, which is surprising to say the least. Surprising. So that's something I might want to get at some point. We'll see. I don't think I have a tier here, do I? I don't think I do. Another one. Nice little teardrop there. You know, that kind of usual, what do you call it? Whoops. There we go. Alright, good. Most of that finished. We'll switch over to this side over here. William. See if I remember how to draw most of him. Ah, crap, I didn't have the thing open. Give me a minute while I open up some stuff. There we go. I did get the Courtney drawing posted. So if you want to see that, $10 on my subscribe star. Also, these folders are perfectly filling up the entire bar, making me think certain things. Alright, anyways. Yes, this is a scene. Of course, I didn't say it before because I'm tired and I'm trying to come up with things to talk about. It would make sense that this would be the thing to talk about. I didn't open with that. This is a scene inside of Elementals Reborn, where essentially, it just shows off these two right over here. Father, mother of Gwyneth right over here. And of course, that, scene where she just flips him over her shoulder or arm or whatever. Whatever she did, she flipped him over. And now he is here, on broken table, laughing. You probably aren't going to see this broken table, but this is a broken table. Some of it you won't be able to see. This one, for instance. This one probably, can't see that one. Can't see this one. You can see some of it. Which makes sense. I wasn't sure how big most of everything was going to be. So, we ended up with some more stuff we didn't need to have placed here. Oof. Yeah, and then there's still the whole, the whole, color, shading and texturing instance. I mean, the shading is the part that's probably going to take a while. It's going to feel like a long episode. It definitely is going to feel like a long episode. But that's fine. I can get this done with, probably, hopefully. Hopefully soon enough. I think this one needs to be a tad bit bigger. And that's the case, then you probably need to be like over here or something. And now I need the lines. I don't think I don't believe I have the blush here on William's, what do you call it? I don't really think I would have much of a reason to have that. Oh wait, right. You probably need to be above the beard, now I think about it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Awesome, great. And can't forget about this side like that. There we go. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to grab a blush from somewhere. Gwyneth. Sure, you have a blush, right? Awesome. Now we go back to William. I don't think I have much of a reason to have a blush here outside of wholesome moments like this. But we have it. We have it now. Put that right here. And then I gotta just get this blush set and ready to go right there. 100. It might be a bit too big, but we'll adjust it as we see fit. Not too much, just a little bit. Go back to this again, 1 and deselect. Perfect, great, fantastic. God damn it, mouse is doing a lag all of a sudden. I'm gonna go on ahead and say this over William's slot. Yep, William Tora, there we go. And now I'm just gonna go on ahead and get this portion done with. Which should be relatively easy. I just gotta do things properly. There we go. Okay, good, great. Oh, great, this thing just moved a bit. I'm getting tired of this thing moving when I don't want it to move. You can't see it, but the windows I have to the right, where I have all my layers, my history, my colors and swatches, and then navigation allow me to increase the size as I see fit. Yeah, all of that is just kind of getting, goddamn it, getting in the way somewhat, so to speak. Let me see. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Alright, now for the rest of it. Rest of the outfit. I think this one's easy, right? Yeah, cape. 2 capes. Or 3 cape swatch colors. Although one doesn't have the lines. I forgot the lines. It's fine. It's an easy fix. Line. And I guess line here. So there we go. Okay, good. I'm gonna go back over here now and get this cape made. Oh man, tired as hell. Anyways, let's see. Whoops. We finished up the second season of Main Abyss. I stated this in Game Crafters, but I'll say it again for those who only watches the art time stuff. Potentially, I don't know. Maybe there are people who are only doing that, but you know, always good to try to what's the word? Relay information on multiple fronts for multiple audience to see. And I gotta say, it was an interesting end. It was very dreadful. Still hits me. I feel so sorry for Voiko and Pakian, whose name I still have troubles trying to remember on occasions. Yep. I didn't realize just how freaking controversial those two's quote-unquote relationship is. Because chances are, it's more one-sided, which is kind of sad for our little Cyclops lady, who, you know, one-sided. Especially when you sacrifice your life for somebody who probably doesn't even really, notice you that much. I didn't say this before in, Game Crafter episode coming up soon. But I've forgotten the fact that technically Voigo was supposed to be like a prostitute, apparently, which is strange. I guess they're all adults, which is even more stranger because, oh, wait a minute. Right, this is wrong. Because, of course that's wrong. I did this part completely wrong. Because if you know who the creator of this universe, they're mostly akin towards, younger people. Which is, to say the least, definitely a bit strange. Obviously, not a bit. Especially when I've read some freaking comments about some goddamn jizz stain in someone's pants. I will not discuss about that any further. Ugh. But yeah, it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me that those two would have been. Well, actually, they probably are children in that instance, but now they're not, or maybe they were never. It's hard to say. It's hard to say, really. It is indeed hard to say. Wait a minute. This color is too dull, I think. I can't tell. Let me zoom in. So yeah, that's something that I had the thought come across my head. That it was all just for one thing, and one thing only. And it was just for sex. It's still, it's still not going to perturb me from doing that one wholesome drawing idea. You know what it is, the wholesome drawing idea. The one where those two are, hanging out. Pakion having her head next to, Waco. Even if she's not going to be as, caring. Because of, it was just an average Tuesday, apparently. I still feel like it's a cute drawing idea, because why not? I don't know when I'll get to doing it. I really don't know when, but, if I would have to take a guess, somewhere in 2024. It's 2023, I already got most of the fan art section kind of predetermined. Technically, yeah, I do have pretty much most of the fan art section predetermined. I do indeed. And what I have predetermined is simple. I've got 3 episodes of My Luna Academia alongside 3 of Luna v Titan, 2 of Pito's Fetish, 1 of a special drawing that I will not disclose yet, but it is not what you think. With, those 2. And another one is with Goth Noel. And this limitation period is already predetermined. I don't remember how much is left. I know there's 1 of Pito, 2 of Luna v Titan, and I think that might be it. No, wait, no. 2 of Pito. 1 mature and 1 safe for work. I just realized something. This is probably an issue, isn't it? Well, I guess I technically could just do this and just layer via cut it out and bring it down to arm 1C, and then we build the torso. Oops, that's not how you spell torso, you fool. So I already pretty much have everything predetermined here. I don't know what I have predetermined for the next instance. I was thinking maybe finishing off that little mini-series with Goth Noel, but maybe we go over for those 2 instead. We'll see. We'll see what occurs. We'll see what happens. Because as of right now, I don't know. I'm uncertain. I guess it doesn't matter fully just yet. Also, you had a gold? Ah, right, that. This is still technically your apron, quote-unquote. Right? And not your rap. Yeah. Well, according to that, that says his neighboring, but you know, it doesn't matter too much. Anyways, yeah. We got some drawing ideas to take care of when the time comes. I don't know when. Somewhere in 2024. Oh yeah, this was different. But I decided to have it look more like this. Because I feel like having some of this be shown is, you know, good. I don't know. Well, I guess some of that doesn't matter. I'll bring it up. You're pretty much hidden as is with the legs here, obviously. Probably could adjust this bit a tiny bit more. I don't know when Season 3 is going to occur, because they're only like 3 to 4 chapters in. 3 to 4 chapters deep they are. Yes, they be. Yes, they do be. And that means that it's going to be a long while before they go on ahead and, you know, get the next season made. It's already been determined, though, which is good. Or not good. Depends on how much despair comes out of this next season. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Spoilers. Everybody died. Not everybody. Only the main characters and Fafta survive. Everybody else pretty much just perished. Kind of par for the course for this universe, in all honesty. So yeah. This was above, right? No, it's below. Your hair is inside of it. I guess that makes sense. Depending on how your cape is, your cape can be like that. Well, regardless of the fact, their journey is still continuing. They haven't experienced any massive trauma yet. But I feel like that's going to change soon. It's probably going to be. Well, I don't know. They already passed the point of no return in Season 2. So, mayhaps, we'll see. We will see. There's no way to know 100% for a fact how everything is going to go down. It's hard to try to predict it with the, you know, how this person created this world. So yeah, there's no point in trying to guesstimate what could possibly be. No point at all. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. And now the belt. Still though, neat show. Just really does require you to be mentally prepared to go into it. So anywho's and wits. There's your last Made in Abyss update until who knows how long. Everybody's saying it's going to be a long while before the next season is made. Till the chapters are made. There's no way to know when it'll be finished. No way at all. But that's fine, because we got multiple other shows to look into. It'll be a while before this one gets finished. Alright, I didn't draw his boots, so this one's going to be a bit new. Anyways, yeah. That's the end of that series. And, I don't know if we're going to have another update for anything else, because not a lot has really fully reached that level of I have to tell somebody about this kind of thing, you know? Even if that somebody is this echo chamber of nothingness on YouTube. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Yep-arino. Indubitably. So anyways, yeah, we've finished that off. Now we just gotta wait for another season, and then we got some more stuff. I don't know if we have any more shows coming our way yet. I got the ability to show off, what they potentially have on their backlogs ready to be shown to us all. They might not. We got movies that are coming up next, and I think My Hero is continuing its run of depressing sadness that's occurring with... My God. I've already stated this in Game Crafters, but I'll say it again. Kane Raiteninku coming in to kill 3 specific villains. It'll do the world better. That's for certain. You also got to remember, Luna's incursion into this universe, it changes a lot of the timelines. And it changes a lot of the villain's objectives. Because, he's actively trying to stop them to help the heroes out for her own selfish needs, her own selfish desires. You know what that is. If you've seen the little mini-series I have so far of Luna, you know what that is. In terms of, powerful villains, Luna is definitely the strongest in her, essentially just, the hologram gadgets that are unbreakable and can bind even the most strongest villain. That's entirely, impossible for anybody to really stop. I accidentally made her a pretty overpowered being, that's for certain. All things considered, though, putting Kane Raitenenko in as the suspense moment, where, he's an unstoppable force that can kill pretty much any powerful being. There's no way anybody normal can stop him in this universe. Luna can't even stop him. Most likely. Then that would be a pretty interesting little scenario setup, would it not? Regardless, I would say that Kane Raitenenko is definitely a pretty strong villain to have here. Someone who is unbeatable. Someone who has power and rage beyond reason. Trying to take down somebody like that, it's not going to be easy, let me tell you. Alright, I'll grab my Tora swatch so I can get the black and white here. And I'm going to go ahead and get Magda drawn. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but Magda. Also, let me get a good double check here. Yeah, your skin's a bit more, what do you call it? Definitely an interesting set here. I feel like your hair should definitely be a little bit more brighter red compared to Gwyneth. Maybe. I mean, this one's going to be interesting because a lot of it's hidden behind this little thing here. I'm going to draw it. I might even be able to get this stuff in and then just have the... I don't know if this is the thing that I have, the color that I have in mind. I will change it if I can find some changes or a better color. Let's see. This is a new color that I'm working with now, unlike the others who have their color swatch set. So it's going to be a little bit more work to try to make this look good. How about this color? I guess that works. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. Also, let's not forget about this little bit. And I guess a little bit of that. this and a little bit of this. So, obviously, Mama Tora is strong as fuck. If Magda is able to lift somebody as strong as William over her head, you know damn well she's someone you don't want to mess with. Indeed. She has rage and kindness. Gwyneth appears to have pretty much all of her kindness. But we did see Gwyneth with a little bit of rage, so who knows? She might have a tiny bit of rage. Not a whole lot, though, but enough. Enough to be noticeable. Alright, are you... Okay, good. Great, fantastic. What do you call it? So it's fine. I could just grab this because this is mostly everything here that I need for this. Mouth, teeth, tongue. Although it might be a little bit more or whatever. It depends, really. No, mouth first. Although I could just leave that there and just do mouth so I don't have to type tongue up again. Yeah, that works. Ooh, okay, good. I almost filled in the path, but I'm doing this first. Then I need lipstick. Then I need something else. Lipstick. What should that look like? What color should a lip be? Bright red? Bright pink? Could be anything, really. Brighter than that. Brighter than that? Pink. Maybe more like a hot pink. Yeah, that works. There we go. Awesome. But I need the blush. I need the blush now. So I gotta save this one. ER Magda Tora. Which now reminds me, y'all probably don't know this, but Grandma Tora now has a name. Maria Tora. Named after my grandmother. Although completely different in certain instances, like the whole, not red hair. It's mostly just a, what do you call it? Oh yeah, I gotta grab Gwyneth's swatch and grab the blush. Anyways, blush. Most of the others here should be relatively easy. Whoops. Oh, focus on this for now. Alright, bring that down. And again, another one of these. And then 100. Back to 100 again. Awesome. Good. Great. Maybe I'll delete some of the blush on this side so it's not completely encompassing that. Save this blush as well. Don't forget it. Okay. Good. Great. Whoops. I guess because most of this is behind, I can probably just do this. And now here comes the tricky part, figuring out how the hell this is going to look. I guess I could probably do this. And then this will be over that, right? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Alright, good, great, fantastic. I need to copy this, did I? Nope, it's still on ear. Let me get the finger here. Real quick. We don't see what her eye color is supposed to look like, but I guess it doesn't matter right now. She probably has different eye color than Gwyneth, though, if she has her father's eyes. Gwyneth being the one I'm referring to, not Magda. Although they would wear the same outfits because, you know, the kingdom outfit. The hell is that noise, cat? Did you hear that noise, cat? I guess that was nothing then, huh? You little shish. Okay, a nice tannish red. A nice tannish red. Yeah, that works. Dress, number 1. And I guess a nice orangish brown, maybe. We'll see if this one works. Well, let me bring this down first. I guess that works. It's good to get a good one right off the bat, you know what I mean? Let me bring this one up a bit more if you're going down here, and then let me bring this above the arm. There we go. Now for this part. Dress 1D. Should definitely be a nice gold color. Should it match? I guess that one's fine. And that would make this one number 3, then, correct? You could be wearing an apron as well. I mean, she's got a dress underneath, but she could also just be wearing an apron, which is fine. And we want a darker one that's a bit more brown, like so. So that's dress number 4. Yeah. I'll get the arm last. I want to finish up the dress. I guess this one could be like a nice, let's see, teal green. Yeah, I guess that one works. This is number 5 then, I think. Yeah, number 5. Nice teal green and a light blue here. Despite their pyro affinity, they wouldn't have like the same. I mean, maybe there would be a little bit of red lines here. Or not lines. Red cloth bit. Yeah, like so. And that's number 7, right? Yep, number 7. Okay, good. Great. Fantastic. The rest of this should be easy. All I gotta do now is just create another arm. Right here. A little cheeky elbow raise. Although, I feel like the elbow raise... Okay, I didn't really take notice of that too much for some reason. Which is kind of dumb of me, but it's fine. I can fix it. It's an easy fix. Where we just gotta basically bring this up closer to this direction. So you get to see a little bit of her muscles. Makes sense. Arm out here like this, and on that arm here, kind of. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to replicate this particular pose. And I'd say we got a good one going here, so we can stick with it. Alright, anyways. Whoops. We're almost done with Magda. We just gotta go on ahead, get this little nail colored in. Probably gonna be like a nice light pink. Vivid light pink. Or it could be a nice red color. Red would make sense, given pyro. So yeah, I guess we'll do a nice little red color for the nails. There we go. Magda Tora. Save. Unless I missed something. But I don't think I missed anything. Alright, good, great. Now for the rest of them. I guess we'll go in order. So, Genthru. We'll go order from front to forward. Go Domadora first. Then we go to... Hold on, let me see something for a second. Okay, Domadora needs to be up here. Ariella, Melina, and then get through. And that should be good. Alright, good. Just gotta readjust some things. There's a little reference here with Domadora's current pose. I'm sure you all know what this is referencing, and if you don't, well, good luck trying to guess it, I guess, because I ain't gonna give you any hints. Or maybe I will. I don't know. I don't know. It don't matter right now. Yeah. We got both of them with their eyes open wide, showing not even the colors of their eyes, but like the general pupil. I guess that's like the more anime-esque kind of feeling there. No, don't make selection. Fill the subpath, you fool. Damn it, I didn't save that, but it's fine. I don't need it now. And then we just get some lines in here. Simple lines. And there we go. Bossum. Alright, now there is the color. Yeah, I guess I could stay above that. That's fine. Or the rings, I should say. Wait, no, the mask. How could I forget the mask? Alright. I need to close this out. And now open up a drawing. Episode 3, probably. No, 4. Where all of them are shown. Okay, I think this, that. Unless I change it to where that's not the thing anymore. Hard to say, really. Hard to say. I got the mask over here. I think I might have done that. Hard to say. I don't think I have the same colors here as I did before. Unless one of them is the underside of the mask, which is a possibility, but it's hard to, again, say. It's fine for now. Can't see the tattoo because it's on the other side of the cheek. Gotta turn the other cheek. And then spank it. God. Or cat. Cat. Who is asleep. The cat who sleeps. Right, cat. Right, anywho's and what's. Man, I am just so tired. Today's just a tired episode. So annoying. Why do I have to be so goddamn tired? Alright, now I'm gonna get the drapes. If I remember what it was. Red, followed by this, followed by this. There we go. And we've got this part of the arm. I conveniently hid some of Ariella's hand here, so I wouldn't have to like draw that and color that. It's good to do to hide certain designs behind certain things, like Genthru being in the back instead of being in the front, making it less for me to have to worry about. You know what I mean? It's great though. If there's less for me to worry about, we don't have to concern ourselves with so much to get done with on a drawing. I should be able to finish this today, assuming my heavy, tired eyes can keep up, which it should be able to. I'm gonna be annoyed if I can't keep it. God damn it, that's the wrong one, you fucking duck. You ducking fuck. Anyways, there we go. Yeah, getting a feel now of who I'm having Damadora emanate as? Maybe not. But we got time. Now we get the nails done with. Oh, damn it. Click the nails. There we go. Oh my god, my eyes. I was got like a drink or something, but it's fine. I don't need anything to try to wake me up and try to keep me up as well. That's definitely something I want to try to avoid, if at all possible. The wraps. That's what we're working on next, is the wraps. Now, this one's going to be a little tricky. For a good reason. You will see what I mean in a minute. Boom. Boom. This is the reason why. It has to be over his arm. So, the best way to do this is that. Unless... Okay, that is 0. Just need to double check to make sure. You know what I mean, cat? Desist. I also remember which way was which, so I gotta open up another drawing of Damadora over here. Here we are. Down, left, over. Or right down under. Or left down under. Or right down. Oh, you know, I was right. Right down under. Because it would be left up under. But right down under. And right up under? Left up over? Yeah. Top side, right down under. Bottom side, left up over. You probably don't understand what I'm talking about, but it's fine. You'll see in a minute. Right down under. It's a good way to remember what direction Damodora's stuff is. Right down under. And this is just a little bit of it. I guess it's just more wraps. It's just more wraps, really. There, our robe. Well, it's not really a robe so much, so to speak. Oh, wait. I can close that. Left up over. Remember that. Left up over. Yeah, most of this can be like this, since it's all pretty much a very specific instance. And then we got our ring over here. No, I have the ring like that, but it's... No, it did it the first time, you fool. So left up over, which means you can be here. And you under. You can't see it now, but trust me. Trust me, it's doing its thing. Boop. Now we go to blue, or B for brush. I don't know why I said blue. It's fine. And there we go. But before I go down even further, I gotta get some of this done with here. Should be easy enough. Wait a minute. You need to go under. Wait, where's the torso? Oh, the cuffs is there. It's just the arm is up for some. I'm not sure why. You know, it doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm not sure why I have that all the way down there, but it's fine. Now, most of this probably looked a little bit all over the place due to where most things are. And that makes sense. It does make sense. So, I'm hoping... this could be 1B. I'm hoping that we can get some of this here colored in so we get a good idea of where most of this needs to be. Hopefully. We'll see what occurs, then we'll make adjustments as we see fit. Alright, now for the next set of cuffs. Easy enough. I'm just gonna grab... Oh, I forgot to put in the ruby. See what I mean? When there's so much for you to have to do in one sitting, you're liable to forget to add in certain things. Like this ruby, for instance, on the cuff. This red topaz ruby. Which, for all we know, could just be there for decor and not actual gemstone. Could be a painted gemstone as well. For those that like the color of, red, but also want something to help out. There's Zephyr, or in Madora's case is electric, mage, magic spell stuff. All about electricities, that's shock. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree. So I'd say that this little topaz cuffs right over here is definitely Zephyr based and not Pyro based. They were able to go on ahead. Ooh, oops, you need to be 2. No, one more. And there we go. Even though it doesn't matter, because we're going to be leaving that point soon anyways, as we go over to the next thing. Ow. Ouches. And now for the nails. Easy enough. God damn it. I hate it when it just randomly goes to a different layer when I specifically double-click the one above it, or below it, depending on which one it decides to screw up on. Tomadora does have the cape going down a little bit further. But I don't know if in this particular direction it would be going down like that. Probably would be. It makes sense, perspective-wise. Hard to say, really. But it's fine. We don't need to worry about that just yet. Actually, I probably should have this be underneath everything, minus the hair, of course. And now for the Goku-esque pants. Although I don't really know if you can really consider this to be Goku-esque. Yeah, it's orange, but just because it's orange doesn't mean it represents Goku. I could probably look it up and see exactly what his robe looked like. Yeah, no, there's no white, it's orange and blue. So really, it's just the pants. Oh my god, this freaking image of Goku with his hair spamming out wider than his body length. Holy shit. The higher Super Saiyan level you are, the more giant your hair is. Funny. Funny indeed. Wait a minute, you fool. You idiot. You moron. How did I not notice this? This is supposed to be pants, not fingers. Does these look like fingers to you? Don't you dare answer that. Yes, you fool, or else I will destroy you. And every single one of your hopes and dreams. Anyways, continuing on with more of the pants. Then we got the orbs. Easy enough. Just gotta remember which one was which. Light and then dark. Light spheres, dark. Easy enough. Whoops. And then the dark inside of it. Darker color. Not darkness, just a darker color. Darker orange. Is that everything? For Domadora? I believe so. Alright, let's go to Mine and get Ariel and Mine's swatch here. Okay, cool, great. This should be easy, but let's see. Let's get all of this set. I guess technically speaking, due to the way this is set, this would be here. But there's still an issue with the way the arm is set, so I probably should do this for now. Then I get the hat colored and I'm done with. Well, there's another part of the hair, but I'll hold off on that. Oh, is it white and then blue? Survey says. Ding. Up. Just too tired to go all out on that. All for the bit. All for the funnies. We ain't doing that. No, we ain't. I'll just stick with what I got and whatnot. Yes, the tiredness bit. You say it is a bit, but it's not really a bit. I'm tired as fuck. So god dang tired as fuck. I'm trying to go with the coloring process quicker. We've been at this for almost an hour. I know this part's going to take a while. I pretty much already have a general idea of how long something like this would take. But, yeah. Whoops. There we go. Although something about this part does seem off, like it's not where it needs to be. I could probably adjust this a little bit. Sure, why not? Despite my tiredness, I will try to adjust it and fix what could possibly be wrong with it. Well, I guess what the problem could be, with the way her body is set, it seems as though it probably should be somewhere out here. It's also hard to judge where most of this is, so that doesn't help either. Well, if this is supposed to be here, no, it would probably be here. With this covering up this bit here. And maybe this doing this question mark. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And then there we go, I think. I don't know. It's with the way this is set up, it's hard to tell. For now, that'll have to do. As I go on ahead, oh, that's gotta go under one more, and get this portion finished. As well as this with the lines. No, not eyed, you fool. Lines. There we go. Right, cat? Just don't feel like dealing with work tomorrow, man. I'll tell you. Man, I'll tell you. I'm just so goddamn tired. Alright, let's see. Necklace. Oh, most of this is different. I should probably try to figure out a way to make this less, what's the word? Complex now. I mean, yeah, we probably should, shouldn't we? No, it's fine for now. I'll just deal with it until we get a little bit further. Okay, what color is this? White and dark blue. That'd be a good thing with characters that have slightly less complex appearance. And I guess technically this is going to be a double then. A slightly less complex appearance, allowing for me to get a lot of space in the swatch and not have to worry about it being so goddamn big, even though I guess technically the size for the swatches don't matter too much. You can have as many swatches as you want, or many colors as you want inside your swatch. It won't be that big, which is good. Alright, I gotta sit up a little bit more. Roll in, lay back, and relax. I might be tired, but I can continue. And also full of stromboli. Full of stromboli. Still asleep, eh, cat? Full of soup, mean. But you don't eat soup. I don't even think you would know how to consume soup properly. Now you'll just lap it up. I don't even know what kind of soup cats would be able to eat without any issues. Is there soup out there you can consume, Cadillac? Probably is. White and light blue. White and light blue. Easy enough. The thing about this is most of Ariella's outfit is beneath many things here. Most of her body is beneath Gwyneth by a lot. Good, I did copy that. Awesome. You can't see most of it down there. She definitely does have a bit more of a shorter physique. I feel like I probably could have made her... Well, she's on the side. If anything, I can probably bring this out a little bit more. It also doesn't help that the outlines can still be seen from behind everything, so it doesn't look as good as it could. Adjustments could be made if need be, but for now we'll see if this is going to be good after we've gotten done with most of this. Most of this should be easy, I think, right? And you can't even see part of her outfit here. Oh yeah, right, hold on, you gotta be above hair 1B, of course, don't forget. So it didn't matter, you need to be above that anyways. No, goddamn it. Now we just go on ahead. No, that's making a selection again, you fool. How dare you be a fool? Yep. There we go. Good, great, fantastic. Wish I had more to discuss, but me is tired. Me is tired and me just wants to draw. And that's what we're doing. We're just drawing. Trying to come up with some things to say. It's a little difficult, you know what I mean? When I'm so damn tired. I think this is supposed to be above. As much as it can be above. Alright, let's see. For the second arm, has to be above that. Good, good, great, fantastic. Now then, let's get the rest of this done with, hopefully. No, I pressed X. Why didn't you press X, you fool? Hold on a second. You probably need to be further out, like so, now that I think about it. There we go. Alright, and then we just go on ahead. Whoops. Then we do this question mark. Color in that, and then we just do 1T over here. Expand, move. In fact, I think I could just use the same arm layer here. Well, maybe try to bring it in more so it doesn't become an issue. Now we just go above the dress and get the rest of it done with. I think this is E, right? And to a Whoops. No, scroll. This. That. I guess we could probably try to keep the sizes relatively consistent with each other if we can. Because I don't want it to be too big. Gotta be somewhat ladylike, obviously. Because despite her raunchy personality, she's still an attractive lady. So obviously, it's going to look like, you know, that she has her body right where it needs to be, with all of the hands being the perfect size and everything else. Although she is a bit more stockier, at least with the dress on. The dress does kind of hide most of her, what do you call it? Breast, ribs, stomach probably goes about down here. Navel would probably be right there. And then, you know, somewhat of a shorter wingspan. We might not be able to even see most of it. And for the most part, both her and Gwyneth are a little bit more shorter, obviously. If you've noticed their, you know, the drawings of them, they have a somewhat shorter physique. We haven't seen them all, like, side by side, perfectly aligned, with their legs here and their heads however big. Alright. I gotta go over to Melanie now, because I think that's everything for Ariella. And then we just get this worked on. The next character, Melina. It's a good thing I have get through behind pretty much everything here. One less thing to have to worry about. God fucking damn it, this stupid mouse, I swear. No, you fool. Did that... Wait, hold on. Okay, I just need to check to see if the opacity was changed accidentally. Shouldn't have been changed. We're still showing, right? Yeah. Yeah, if I press 9, the yellow box goes away. I press 3, it returns. Yeah. Always good to check that yellow box every now and again. Sometimes it's not there. It's there for some adventures too, but for some reason Terraria and Minecraft doesn't have that same occurrence. Don't know why, though. Guess it's fine. Guess it doesn't matter, right, cat? Now I need the leaves. The little leaves on her hair. The leaf crown. And as you can see, she seems somewhat desensitized to it. Because despite the weird, you know, nature of the wife, as dainty as she is, although she does have a little bit of muscles, flipping over somebody who looks like he is twice her size, is, you know, is making these three, like, question this family's power. And also kind of showcases that Gwyneth, you know, she's a powerhouse, and her parents definitely prove that fact by, you know, showing just how strong the mother is. Being able to literally flip William over her and onto a table. Enough to break the table into multiple pieces. But I would say that she's probably used to seeing men doing stuff like this. And it makes sense because William likes a feisty lady. And that's what Magda is. She is feisty. Strong. Definitely somebody who is the dominant one in the relationship. I know you probably all don't want to hear that. Or some of y'all's. Those that like bears, I guess, would like that. Although I don't know if you would prefer another bear doing it. But, you know, a wife doing it. And, you know, both of them looking happy while doing it. Definitely probably doing it for somebody out there. Don't know who. Don't know who. Me personally, I would prefer other kinds of things for her to perform to me if, she wasn't married. But that's what that is. That how it be. I need to go over to episode 2 is probably or 1. Or I could go to 2, which showcases most of it. Oh yeah, how could I forget? Right. Hold on a second. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Let me fix this up a bit, I think. I don't know what it's going to do. I have to bring this down. I don't even know why this is up this far to begin with, if it is supposed to be like this instead. We'll see. I was looking at episode 1's where you can barely see her the strap of her little apron. You don't know how important this apron is, and you don't need to know. It's not something that's important at the moment. Some of y'all's out there probably asking, how the hell is an article of clothing important? Well, that's the fun part. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Yes, a mystery. Don't you like a mystery? Man, I'm so tired about you. Probably yes. I would hope that my somber talking, let's probably cut an apron. My calmness in this particular episode is making you feel sleepy, and potentially making you go to sleep. Mayhaps. Hard to say, really. I'm just tired. I am extremely tired. Tired as hell. But I want to get this done with. Maybe I'll play a little bit of Plate Up and see if I can complete the pizza burger run. Don't know how long that will last. I have a giant seed room that I chose from the daily seed. To say the least, giant rooms are pretty good. But I think I need medium rooms. Small's a bit too small once you get too far into it. And then you have barely any space to do anything. Large a bit too large for, just me. And without any way to, get around the place quicker, it is way more stressful, I guess is the word. Wait, what is this shirt? Oh, that. I guess technically speaking, I could just use you again. There we go. So all in all... oh, wait a minute, hold on. No, I guess most of these shorts don't matter. It's fine. And also, I need to make the shorts before I do anything else. So all in all, I feel like if I can get a medium seed, we would do good. Also, apparently, I found out, I don't know if I disclosed this in Game Crafters, but I'll say it now. I found out that apparently the seeded runs also determine what blueprints you can get. Which would kind of suck if that was the case and it's not just random numbers. Maybe it's all blueprints you can get in every single map, but some blueprints have a much greater chance than others. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard. I forgot your cape. See what I mean? See what I mean? It's so easy to forget certain things, I swear. Okay, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? Let's make this easier on me. I'm going to make this this instead, so that combines better. I think I could just do this and not have to worry too much about moving most of it. Yeah, let's just move this all the way down. Don't know how far down, just down. All the way down. Maybe combine this with this. I'll combine from the top. And now we can get the cape made. Boom. I will say, though, the large one, it seems to, have a decent amount. Wrong area. It seems to have a decent amount of, what's the word I'm looking for? The prices for things aren't as expensive in this one, which is good. Which is great. I think I would prefer, at least, I feel like I find a medium-seeded map that might be better. Might be more suitable to me. And I'm not sure what I plan on doing after I complete this. I might just, retire the restaurant and go over to try something else. See if I can get the perfect seed. Figure out what kind of seeds I can use and whatnot. We'll see. We'll see what occurs. For now, though, I gotta complete this up. Here, 1A. Copy. Bring this over here. Good. There's another hair here, right? God damn it. It's fine. Easy fix. Yeah. That's where most of the hair is. Good. Great. Fantastic. I'd say, though, it's pretty easy to get into a groove. If you don't have to worry about messes, which means you really need to get placement mats to make it less of a problem, or ovens. Ovens don't really create a mess, which is good. You can get that stuff kind of going for you right there. That's one less thing for you to need to worry about. And also getting it to a point where, the customers don't leave a mess on the tables, in the dining area. No mess whatsoever. Then you won't have to worry about a single friggin' mess. At that point, all you gotta do is just make sure everything is running like clockwork. Easier said than done, but, things like that. We don't know how it's all going to work until we get a little bit more experience in it. Until we can get very lucky on our run, until we can get everything where it needs to be. But I tell you, we're going to be way more prepared when the time comes. I thought it was going to be painful to do. Going into the game and struggling to even get to the end of it. But when I got the full game and started my first full game instead of going straight up to, the day 2 end of demo instance, I did pretty good. I did good on both instances. And only failed during the overtime segment. Well, the first one, I just walked out of the restaurant. And walked out, looked at the restaurant. Just a newspaper clipping of just the cat looking at the restaurant. Well, quote-unquote cat. It would be nice if there was a way we can play as a cat. And I can make the ROTC cat. But what we have here is good enough for now. Which is good. It's good that we got that. Right, cat? Just sleeping there, as per usual. Anyways, yeah. So far, so good, I would have to say. We've made considerable progress in learning how to play this game solo. Soon, we won't really need to worry about having to get somebody to come along to play with us. Nope, we can do it by ourselves. We are a one cat army. In this here, what you call it? Just one cat to give everybody what they need. Wait a minute. No, you are what I need now. Unless I can't grab that. There we go. Pain in the ass, I must say. So yeah, when the time comes, we might go on ahead and make a series out of that soon. In place of Thursday's Sonic Adventures 2. Most likely. Because the issues we're going to have with Sonic Adventures 2 is the A ranks are going to suck. Trust me. It's just giving me more and more of a headache. Just doing the regular emblem collecting. Imagine how big of a headache getting the A rank is going to be. Alright, right, there's the pads. Good. The pads have pretty much everything they need here. Pad. Did I have your cape drawn? I don't even think I can get your cape drawn. I'll try after this. After I see what we have left here. Anyways, yeah. Something to look forward to maybe come March. Or April. Depends on what occurs. I just gotta figure out how to reset all of my progress back to 0. So that I may be able to go on ahead and restart for the sake of the series. Whoops. Because at least then, you know, we can start over again, have everything we need, restart the profile so I only go to the ROTC and not the first one that I made. I'm sure I can do that. I just gotta find the files and delete the profile. I could probably delete one of them like right now if I wanted to. But I'll wait. I will hold off in a minute. In a minute. For now, I'm focusing on this. So yes, prepare for a cat trying its damnedest to succeed. Oh wait, you gotta be above that, right? By itself. Barely able to keep up with the world. But managing, somehow. This cat is somehow managing. How are you managing? Still sleeping, eh? I will say the controls, like the pressing the X and the square on certain things, can be a bit finicky sometimes, which is a little annoying. Either you really gotta get right up to what you want. And it makes me wonder if it's a click or a release. I hope it's not a release. Alright, I'll wake you up a little. You're just putting your head back in slumber mode. Cadillac. I could probably check to see if there is something in there that tells me whether or not it's in that mode or not. But, like I said, we'll worry about that later. Right now I'm trying to finish this off, if I can. Okay. At least most of them are a little bit more simpler here with the fact that getting through isn't fully being shown. Less of a hassle trying to get everything where it needs to be, you know. Yep, indeed. Alright, switch over. Okay, there we go. And then L. Good. Great. That's a thumb. Or not thumb, a finger. Remember that. Wait a minute. Oh, hell. It's fine. I can do this. I could do this and move all this above the torso. Well, technically I gotta move this above the arm, but again, it's fine. No, go to 2J. Go to 2J. There we go, and I'll go to L. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. Okay, good. Now I can get rid of all of that and work on the next set of arms. Arm 1F. Oh, wait, no. Technically, we're still on 2, so 2M. Underneath that, but enough to show where most of this is. And I don't remember if this thing was on its own or not, but you know, I'll make it on its own. There we go. Now that that's taken care of, we need your hand. Well, I guess this one's 2A, so let's see here. There's the gloves. Okay, good, great. He doesn't have his sword out because he can conjure his sword up and out via the ground below him. You remember that, right? It makes it easier to animate him in the future when you don't have to worry about drawing the sword every time. He's already a complex freaking character. Ganthru would be the character that would warrant CGI. Just because of how complex his design is. His thumb is probably like back here, so you probably can't see it that much. Yeah, with the way that's set up, you definitely probably cannot see it, so that's fine. Alright, right above the torso. And we just go on ahead and have hand 1A. Damn it. Copy, place. 1B, and now we go over to fingers 1A and get that dealt with. Well, you know, it doesn't help if this is covering it, so shit. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Not really. Not really. Fucking layers. All these goddamn layers, I swear. Yeah, here's where all of them resides. I can't just have that go downwards because of this. My best bet is to... Okay, get this shit up. Get it up. There. Grab the hands, the ones that we need. And let's see. Can I move this up one a bit more? Okay, can you stop clicking on that? Click on this. Alright, there we go. If that's the case, and if that's what we have to do, then I'm going to go on ahead and get this part fixed a bit more with that in mind. Then there's 1B, which is going to be, again, a little tricky. I think after that we can bring it back down to, yeah, we can bring it back down to the hand now, and that should be good. Ugh, man, everything being all over the place like this. That's the one downside with layers. Trying to figure out where the hell everything needs to go. Alright, next part should be easy, I guess. Alright, where is torso? Ah, here we go. Yeah, that one should be easy. All I gotta do is just scroll down and go underneath the arms and stuff. Is this 1C or 1B? Yeah, according to that, it's 1C. Okay, good, great, fantastic. Good, great, fantastic. E. And we get this part in. Alright. Pelvis. That's the pelvis. Oh, I need pads here. Grab the pad. And now pants. Pants. Or legs. Whichever one. It doesn't matter. The naming scheme doesn't matter as much. Pants 1B for the back end here. It's great that this is not too far out. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure you don't. And then that's where the leg is. Huh? Oh. Well, you know what? That's fine. It lets me know that that is what that color is supposed to be. If you don't know what's going on, I have two of the same colors, apparently. On the legs instance. But that's fine. Because now we got that there. Yeah, thanks to Domador, like 70% of Genfu is not shown. I think the only thing we need to show is the cape. I think. So yeah, the cape probably just about like, I don't know, right here. Most of it doesn't matter from a certain angle. So what we have right here could be good enough. We put that above this. Excuse me, sir, but you did the stupid again, didn't you? Yeah, I know. We all do the stupid every now and again. But you sometimes more than others. So, I don't know, maybe cut back down on the stupid. Maybe. Just maybe. Yeah, I think the idea was for this to kind of go outwards like so, and just do this and curve like this. Okay, cool, you did the stupid again. Great, awesome, fantastic. There we go. Awesome. So that takes care of that, maybe? Question mark? Oh, well, if some of this is being shown, I could probably have some abs here. Easy. And I just go over to here and then just do this. Good, great, fantastic. Okay, awesome. No doubt I missed something, probably. Somewhere around here. Hard to say. But it's fine. With this coloring process took an hour and a half, Jesus. Alright, it's fine. Next up is the shading process. Okay. Here we go. At least most of this should be easy. Emphasis on most of it. And with the background, it's going to have so much shit here. And it's going to be annoying because I'm going to accidentally click on the background like I'm trying to right now. Gotta remember that these characters are above everything. Probably should get this side first, actually. So, yep, that's going to be annoying. Extremely. I'm just going to try to get into the mindset that everything I need is above, not below. Alright, now to go to 1C. Do a little bit of these, the back end here. Do a little bit of lighting up here as well, or down here, depending on what you call that. And then the last bit over here is this part of the hair. Gotta try to remember to get everything in here. Oof. Freaking back. It's not as sore as it was before, but now it just feels kinks and whatnot. Like somewhere around here. I should probably try to stretch a little bit more, right, cat? Like you do? You were licking your paw and then you just looked at me. Giving me that look. Anyways, it's fine. So it took us about like an hour and a half to get to this point. Now the question is, how long will we get to the texturing point? And after that, the shadows, lighting, and effect parts next. There's a lot to do here. A lot to do. And I do want to try to do this in one episode, if at all possible. It should be possible. I don't see why it can't be possible. I could definitely get a lot of this done within span of 3 hours or so. Depends, really. Depends on if I miss some things, and depends on who I'm shading and texturing. Domador has a little bit more of his body shown. But then we've got, Magda and William. That's the carpet. I knew I was going to do that. And we got those two in the back there. Oh. This cape probably should be combined. Even though... no, combine it. Combine it so that we can have everything kind of be where it needs to be. Yep. Yepers. Yes, indeed. Now for the arm, unless this is the different arm. Yeah, it's this arm instead. Go figure. I'll do that first then. It's not A, it's C. There we go. Forgot that I put that in last. Like all the others. And then we got our little wrap over here. Then we've got the arm up here. Then we've got the this over here, the bracelet. All right, good, great, fantastic. Now for the hand, this one will be a little tricky. But we'll try and make it work as best as we can. Part of this seems a bit off. I guess I could cut off a bit of the of that, make it work properly and whatnot. Now I'll just go on ahead, get this part brighter, get this part darker, and then get the rest of these fingers over here. Just about. Then we go on ahead and work on the fingernails after these fingers are done with. And I think that would be all for Gwyneth. Hard to say, zoomed in this far. Not being able to see much of anything here, really. So goddamn zoomed in, I tell you what. Yep. Yepers. Zoomed in pretty closely. Well, at least the nails here are relatively simplistic, which is great. Right. Let's say try to make this look like this. Not too much now. And maybe try to get a little bit of this part of the arm darker. Not too much there, though. What you doing? And a little bit there. Alright, good, great. I guess I'll get Magda first. Should be easy enough. No, do this, you fool. And we get this part up here. Most of this is a little bit more inwards, so it should be easy. Yeah, I was debating whether or not I wanted to give her longer hair or shorter hair. And I gave her shorter hair, trying to figure out what her hairstyle should look like. Didn't want to have it be close to Gwyneth entirely. But, you know, I got what I got there, and it looks good. Looks good. Even with the little curly bits there. You know the ones I'm talking about. Yes, of course. Why are you scoffing, Cadillac? What give me a look for? Alright, now for the eyebrows. And then the mouth. And the tongue. There we go. The lips shouldn't be too much to put here anyways. And the hair. Hair's going to be a little tricky on some departments, but I think I can manage. I worked on the background and most of the characters pretty much all night last night. There was so much we had to make. I didn't even get most of the characters done with until after I finished recording Game Crafter, because I wanted to try to get to this point. I really didn't want to do it this late though, but what can you do? It's almost 9:30, and on a Sunday with work coming up tomorrow. Ugh, annoying. Annoying indeed. Extremely annoying. But it's fine. We can get this done with, and then we'll figure out what we want to do next after that. I'm not sure. Maybe a head start on the mysterious and messenger entity. The messenger entity. Keeping the names mixed up almost, because technically it's almost the same thing. Messenger, mysterious, M's, mostly just M's. Probably want to make this one a little bit more brighter. And now for the neck. Should be pretty easy. Most of that's not going to be seen anyway, so that's fine. Anywho's and wits. Now for the arm. Blech. Yeah, you can see the age got to them a little bit more. Despite the fact that I'm pretty sure Mother Mine and Magda are, you know, the same age, almost, just about. Well, they do have 2 children. Or 3, I guess, technically speaking. And 2 children before Ariella. Ariella's only like a year older than Gwyneth. And with those 2 being in their 20s. Yeah, I know, it's pretty impressive how much Mother Mine kept her physique up through 3 children. No, not yet. The arm, you fool. I guess technically they would probably be around the same age, because a sister was mentioned. A sister was mentioned indeed. God damn it. Indubitably. Which means that there is an older sister. Or maybe, I don't know if I exclaimed it was an older sister, but it is an older sister. Unless we exclaimed that Gwyneth was the youngest, but I don't remember. I don't remember. It's been a while and I am so tired. Can't keep up with this memory game any longer. Alright, so now that we've got some of that. What's wrong, Cadillac? It's just eating dry food now. You could probably hear it slightly. Maybe a little slightly. Hard to say, really. I can barely hear it, but you might be able to hear it. You might. Microphone can apparently pick up many things in the room somehow. No. Are you kidding me? Did I not make this into a... It's fine. It's fine. I will just go ahead and do this instead. And I'll do this. No, this. Go to thumb. And grab a small amount of this and just fill in. Well, first of all, hide this real quick. Delete a little bit of the edge. And now it's fixed. Or at least fixed enough to where it's not an issue anymore. You did it again, you little shit. Wait a minute. Wait. No, never mind. I thought I filled in the spot. No, I didn't. I didn't fill in the spot. I did not do that, thankfully. Alright, now for this part. Should be easy enough. And then this part over here. Ah, yes. I mean, I guess technically we could probably try to do that. I mean, not fall on ASMR because, let's be honest with ourselves here, I wouldn't be able to keep up with it as I draw constantly. And I mean, it's probably already soothing and relaxing as I just sit here and talk about some random stuff as I draw. You can hear the sound of clicks and keyboard clacks. Probably. The laptop keyboard stuff, not anything else after that. Gravelly voice instead of whispers, because I don't even think it can pick up whispers that well. I don't recall if it could. Probably can't, you know. If I'm being honest, it probably can't. But, you know, we wouldn't know. Okay, press 1G. And there's a cat that will occasionally probably meow for attention. You want attention, right? It's gonna wish your tail, not wag it like the dogs do. Of course you wouldn't, you're a cat. Your tail language is different from a dog's. Anywho's and wits. Before I forget, because I had a feeling I was forgetting something from up here. I'm gonna do this. Get this headband dealt with. And boo. There we go. Alright, good. Now for William. Should be easy enough. Should be easy enough. We'll see. We'll see what occurs. I don't know. Hard to say, really. Got a lot to his character right here, so it's going to take a little bit more effort. I'm going ahead and get a little nose in there. There we go. Talk about wholesome. Yes, indeed. Talk about wholesome. Right, cat. Man. I am so goddamn tired. Oh, wait a minute. Go figure. Again, that's the wrong one. Oh, Christ in heaven. See what I mean? I had that moved and everything, and it didn't matter. That, apparently. I don't know, unless I already had it in, but then I just moved it. I didn't move it into the beard. Wait a fucking minute. Oh my god, I can't fucking stand you. God damn it, why are you like this? Why can't you just not? There we go. Jesus. More issues. Issues upon issues. Why can't I just not have issues? That would be great. Too tired to pay attention, apparently. Alright, now we're just going ahead, coloring the beard, or shading the beard, not coloring. Shade the beard in. Figure out where we want most of the beard's coloring to be. And then we get the rest of this in right over here. Just about. Just about. And then we do a little bit of this bottom portion here, and this little bottom portion here. And get that going in here. Now, I'm not entirely too sure what exactly I have planned for, when Played Up series begins and when we get to the point where we've gotten enough videos in on it where we just, call it there. At least the series for the time being there. Like maybe on occasions we come back and do like an episode reprise or something. But what will we do after that? When time comes for Warframe to start, which is going to be a little tricky to get started because I already have an email that I can use to make this new account. But I gotta remember how most of it went, and then I gotta figure out how to set a second profile up on Steam. But if I can do that, I'll be able to get a Warframe series going, starting from the beginning. And that one seems more, permanent, in all honesty. Seems like it. Don't know if we would ever reach an end or not. Hard to say, really. Hard to say. Alright, let's see. Now for hair one. Let's see. And I'll get the rest of the hair done later. Let me just get the crown shaded in a little. I guess if Played Up somehow ends before Sonic Adventures 2, we could probably have like another series temporarily, like maybe Raft, who knows. I can't have Valheim yet until that's fully finished. All the biomes are done, all of that is done, and everything there is optimized where it needs to be. That's the idea, at least. But we'll see what occurs. When the time comes, we are nowhere near where we need to be for that. Also, are you supposed to be combined? Yeah, I don't know why I don't have you combined already. And now we just go on ahead. Get this part shaded in. I also gotta remember the hair. Can't forget the hair. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of hair. Or a lot of hair. Long ass hair, that's for certain. I don't know if that would need a comma or not. Man, they all got long ass hair. Long ass hair. No matter what you say in that department, it always sounds off. You don't know what I'm talking about? Well, that's probably a good thing. You do? Well, you know what? Let them live in their world where they don't know what that means. Yep. Let them live in their world. Alright, now then, for the arm. And now for this part. Whoops. And then this part. Go around the edge here. To get this to overflown a little. Maybe hard to say, really. And then the arm here. Good, great, fantastic. Whoops, go this way now. There's still like 4 more characters left to shade and texture in. I just wasn't too sure that was doubled. I mean, it makes sense that these processes take longer. It definitely isn't something that can get done within a quick fashion. Several characters. 7. 7 characters exactly. Some are hidden, which make this slightly easier for me to get done with quicker. Some are shown, which makes this a bit more difficult to get done with faster. Faster and efficient. So I don't like sacrifice quality. But yeah, this is definitely one of those landscape drawings that are just complex as all hell. The background isn't that massive either, which is great. Background didn't take too much effort. And yeah, sure, we probably could have focused on the characters first, and then the background. It would be a hell of a lot easier to get certain things done with. Because it turns out most of the characters in the background, they didn't really matter as much. They didn't really matter as much. Because a lot of them are in a very particular spot where they are not, how you say, shown as if they're in the scene standing in certain areas. Like, you know, she's up against that, he's up against the wall. These 3 are just standing here. Gwyneth is just in the backdrop as such. So obviously there are some things here that are a little bit more character specific than background specific, which is fine. It's fine, it gets the job done with, and the characters are in the background. It shows them in the background, and it shows the scene at hand here. Yes, sirree, yes indeed. Scene at hand here. I wonder how long we've been at this part so far. Almost a half an hour. Not bad, I guess. Hard to say, really, where we're at right now, currently. Alright, now for the thumb. Easy enough. Getting tossed in the world today takes everything you got. But it's fine because he don't mind it. He really likes it a lot. Could be a masochist, I don't know. I don't really know. I'd rather not think of him in that way. But Magda's fine, and I will do that for someone else to do. Oh my god, I'm tired as hell. Barely keep my eyes open. And all that stuff where everybody knows me. Blah, 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 blah. Yep, Man, I'm not tired. But don't you worry. We are getting through this. I don't think it matters what... No, hand. I don't think it matters how this one goes. There's barely enough space here as is, so this one is fine. Don't forget the nail. Don't give me that same freaking nail thumb situation. It's fine. I feel like I could probably connect this. Isn't there... No, there is no way. At least no way that I know of. It's hard to tell if this thing is, you know, lined up color-wise. Just about, yeah. Now that I think about it, this is a little bit off. Maybe I should do this a bit. So it looks like it wraps around better. Let me go to the cape real quick. There we go. Alright, let's see. And now for the torso up here. Almost broke into another song, didn't I? Don't worry, I stopped it. Man. And the annoying thing is, as the day goes by, I'm not going to be tired anymore. I guess what I could probably do is try to go to bed earlier, like lay in bed earlier. Get some stuff done with. I still want to try to spend an hour or a few more doing paint days, though, so we'll see. Actually, yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be doing instead. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You need to be combined, right? You can't be separated like that. You also should be combined, but it's fine for now. Anywho's and whents. Yeah. That's probably what I'm going to do. Try to get a little bit more of the blockology stuff done with. I need to get it done with in the script a little bit adjusted. And maybe after that I'll see. I'll see what I plan on doing. I'm not sure what I plan on doing. I shouldn't play Plate Up yet, because I'm going to be wired and awake because of how stressful that is going to be, getting that to 5-star. Yeah. Definitely going to be stressful. 3 is full, it's all hell. But it's fine. It's fine, we'll do something else. I'm not sure what, maybe more drawing or something. Assuming I have enough time, because I want to try to work on it all night tonight. The messenger entity shouldn't take too long. Then there's Ebony and Ivory that I want to try to get done with in a relatively quick fashion. That one's going to have a lot of characters in it too. 8, I think. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 8. Y'all don't need to know what that is yet. A little spoilers for those who want to know. Unless I told you it already, in which case I'm too tired to reminisce about the stuff that I've got set and planned going here. I did come up with like 6 more episodes for Elementals Reborn, though. Wait a minute. I just remembered something. You're probably going to have your butt here. I'm going to do that. And there we go. Yeah, that makes sense. I forgot about the fact that this is technically not that far out anymore. So now I can... before it was like right out here, hiding most of this, but I decided to get rid of some of it so we can see a little bit of the background. You can't see all the background there with that. And plus everything else here. That's why I left this area kind of open and had like a chair, table, lamp, and all that stuff here. You can still see it. Landed out perfectly. Despite the fact that I wasn't really fully planning anything out there. I was like, yeah, that seems good. And then, oh, everything kind of shows where it needs to be, except for a little bit of the table. So we adjusted the table a bit. Despite the fact that I knew that the table was going to already kind of be used up and whatnot. So the table wasn't that big of an issue, really. Which is, good. And a little bit of the table shown is fine. Makes sense. He smashed him over a table. He did get smashed over a table. So, yeah, that's fun. I guess, I don't know. Define your definition of the word fun. Anyways, right. So he's almost finished now. Just a little bit of the boots left, and then we go over to somebody else. Who? Probably Domadora. Going in order again. Domadora should be easier in the text departments, so that will be good. I don't think I missed anything here. Who knows? Maybe try to do a little bit more shading here. Not too much. Okay. Good, great. Now for Domadora. Most of this should be relatively easy, right? And a little bit of that in. Yeah, my style is definitely way different from most. In the sense of what I do and how I do it. Being able to make a manga with my style, it would be a huge pain in the ass, and requires way more of my time to do it. In order for me to make a manga-based series, which would be in the same vein as, American comics, but with anime appearance, is what it would most likely be. Because I don't read either, really. But it would be in the same vein as that. And, of course, if I didn't have to worry about this job, I'd be able to do that for a living instead, selling books of that. Oh, that's one instance, but there's multiple other instances that I would prefer to do. Making and selling games was like my main goal throughout the entirety of my life as I was a kid. And it still is. Still technically is. But it's changed a slight bit to becoming a creator. Making my own stories, making my own characters and whatnot. Games is just an add-on to it, what I've been doing with Paint Maze at the moment. It's a slow process, but we're making progress at least. And if I spend every day trying to get some of the main stuff done and finished, eventually I'll be able to do what needs to be done. Eventually. I can get all of what I need to get finished, and we will be golden. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see what occurs. There you go. As of right now, I just gotta get some stuff done with in the background while I work on the zones on camera. Spoilers for the next episode of Game Crafters. We got the first half of the first zone done with. There's still another half. I gotta build a bridge and do a few other things, but a large majority of what we need to do there is done. God damn it. You son of a bitch. Fine, I've noticed you now, and I will fix you. So with that done, I will be ready and raring to go to get the UI and navigation stuff set. Still gotta try to figure out how exactly we're gonna go about doing the zone stuff. I was going to show. I got to get the navigation, all the other stuff, the HUD, and all that finished before I can start thinking about optimizing. Because it gives me a good idea on whether or not we are ready to optimize. Whether we can optimize and whether we need to optimize. It would be a smart idea to try to optimize it and have the zones, the ones that aren't like important, destroy themselves and create themselves depending on the camera's position. It depends on how long the loading takes. I'd say our main prerogative is to try to get the entirety of the first zone built, level, music, and all, and then have everything connected to it. Also, trying to get the damn world map to, work. That one's going to be a pain. I feel like the best way for me to be able to do something like that is if I were to have a certain color that you're not really going to see that much in it and around the zone. Cut that out in a screenshot and then have a PNG save of it so that I may be able to put that there, because there's so many things there that I don't think I could just go on ahead and do what needs to be done with all 35 zones. That's a lot of zones, and a lot of the zones are mountainous, which means that they require way more game objects to show themselves off. So I'm sure you understand my problem there with that. I first got to figure out how I can take a screenshot in Unity. And I have to do it in a very particular way where everything is showing properly. Then I got to figure out how to put that particular screenshot texture on either a plane or a cube. Probably a plane, which means I might have to change up some of the levels depending on how the hell that's going to work. But it's fine. We'll worry about it when the time comes. Wait, that's the collar, which I guess I should probably do a little bit of shading there around that. Yeah, sure, why not? So anyways, yeah. It is a relatively... Wait a minute. Maybe that's somewhat fine. Underneath the arm. And I'll get more of this done with first before I do anything. Yeah, Domadora had like tassels on his little drape cape here. But I changed it to not have those, and I also changed the cuffs to not have the chains on it. The character's got a little bit of a redesign. Small enough and simplistic enough to where it's not a pain to draw them every time. It's funny, because we build them to be like complex machine piece of work there. I don't know why I'm saying machinery. But when I have to draw them multiple times, I really gotta like simplify their appearance a little bit more. Genthru and Shikama was definitely like, well no, Genthru. Shikama was already like that. It's just the swatch I had to adjust so that was proper. But Genthru definitely. Genthru's armor was way more complex. It required way more thought process, way more thinking, way more of everything. This entire getup was so goddamn complex, and I decided to reduce that complexity. To be less of a pain to draw every single time. Because if he's going to be the main character, he needs to be less complex. You know, I say we have somewhat of an interesting dynamic between both groups in Elementals Reborn and Nova Guardians. They both got their armored characters, but I don't know if their personality is relatively the same. Shikama has never just went out and shouted, "My queen!" like Genthru has multiple times over. Panicked all the time. Shikama's more stoic. But they're both like the heavy hitters of the group. Well, China's more of a heavy hitter, I guess. Just heavy. Larger character, I guess it would be the way to go about describing it. You know what I mean? Then, of course, well, it's hard to say who would be like the main character in most of the. In Elementals Reborn, Gwyneth can be argued as the main character because she was one of the first characters shown. Whereas Nova Guardian, the first episode was with Vanessa. Then the second episode came in, and there's our main characters. Took like almost an hour and a half for the main characters to show up, but Vanessa is just as big as the main character as they are. So it's hard to say where most of the characters, can be matched up with. I can only match up Genthru with Shikama because of their large appearance and whatnot. You know what I mean? But everybody else, their appearance is different. Completely different. I guess Tina and Ariella would be somewhat of the same. Although one is legal and the other one is 15. You know who I'm talking about, Tina. Especially if you already know who I stated whose age is what with the beginning of this episode, or close to beginning. You might have forgotten. You might have thought that was a different episode because we've been here for so damn long. For almost over 2 hours, actually. Which is impressive. Everybody else is a bit different here. I guess John and Gwyneth for their optimism. Because then that would leave Domadora and Yusashi. But, I don't know, I guess the major difference with Domadora is the fact that he's a bit more outgoing, while Yusashi is more shy, reserved, and doesn't really have many words to speak of. It's hard to say, really. That would make sense. Alright. Anything more here before I continue forward? I think that's good. Okay, now for the bottom. Yep. I gotta say, we got interesting casts of characters. But they're different enough to where they can't really be compared as easily as you might think they could be. They have different personalities, different way of speaking. Tina's more antagonistic. Ariella's more of a teasing certain people, which we haven't fully seen in the rest of the group. We definitely see it with her and Gwyneth, that's for certain. Genthru might be a bit more stoic, but it depends, really. Depends on the situation. We haven't seen Shikama lose his shit yet. Or if he's ever going to lose his shit. I say yet, despite the fact that I haven't had any plans on him going, angry. Oh yeah, he's shown anger. He does have emotion, it's just that he's usually reserved. Thinking quickly and whatnot. Thinking logically. Hard to say, really. Hard to say. Whoops. The characters definitely do share somewhat similar traits, but are completely different in personality and appearance. It makes sense for that universe. In this one, everybody these two are wearing robes. I guess, whatever attire the Hazarikas wear, I guess desert attire, he's wearing armor, and she's wearing what is considered quote-unquote peasant clothing. We've seen a lot of character from both series. We do have the maid girl, or the servant girl, the one with white hair, and then the other two, who might get another appearance at some point. We'll see. We will see what occurs. I need to figure out a good appearance here. Maybe black, full-on black eyes, like that, but not that small. We'll figure it out later. At some point, we shall figure it out. And for now, though, it doesn't matter. Right now for Ariella. Shouldn't be too difficult, unless I forgot something in Domadora, but we'll find out soon enough, probably. Probably. Most of Ariella shouldn't be too difficult. Although she has one of her hands showing. So it might depend. And now the tongue. Good. Now for the hair here. You can barely see most of what's going on down here, but it's fine. Now for the back hair. Get some of that shaded in. 12 days have gone by in February so far. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the month. After this, there's another drawing for this week, and then we got 4 more drawings left. Technically, the entirety of this week is finished. I'd say the only other thing that I would kind of need to do is get the second season of Sonic Adventures 2 thumbnail made, and then maybe played up. We'll see. We'll see what occurs. I don't know how much time we'll have left, but I definitely gotta get a lot of stuff done with here. So getting a head start on a lot of things is vitally important. Getting it to a point where I don't have to worry about getting all these thumbnails made. I didn't think I was going to be making any thumbnails this month. But, you know, realizing that we're technically about to be entering a new chapter in Sonic Adventures 2, one filled with pain and misery, I feel like it'd be a good idea to switch on over to another thumbnail for that series. Swap it up a bit, you know what I mean? Pretty much. We'll see what occurs. For now, though, I just gotta focus on what I've got currently on it. And after I'm finished with that, maybe spend a little bit more than an hour on Paint Maze and see what we can do about getting some stuff done with. I'm pretty sure... Okay, you're not going to merge unless I'm here, there. I'm pretty sure you won't. You shouldn't be like that. I'm pretty sure you should be like merged. Yep, merged. Indeed, indubitably. Well, outside of one more episode of Art Time, after this, that's pretty much most videos taken care of. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I have this thing now where I'm just recording game crafters after my shows instead. Which is good. Gets me a little bit more progress in trying to keep things consistent, whatever the word is. Great, even. Allows me to do things that I need to do throughout the entirety of Saturday, and we got most of Sunday taken up because of that. Because of that moment. But it's fine. It's fine indeed. All in all, we are making progress right here. Wait a minute, are you... You fool, you're supposed to be combined. How dare you not be combined? Whatever. It's fixed now. Don't know what I plan on doing after this exactly. After like this is posted and whatnot. Probably just gonna lay down a little bit. Oh, forgot about the nails. And watch a little bit more Adventure Time again. We'll see. We'll see what occurs. And then after that, we'll get started on Game Crafter. Or Paint Maze, I think, not Game Crafter. Blockology, gotta get that done with a little bit more. A lot of stuff I still have left to do. And I also still want to see what I can do about like adjusting some of the script and descriptions to make it like less long and, you know, less whatever the word is. Easier said than done. Don't know when it's going to be until I get to that, but we'll see. We will see. We will see indeed. It will be a while. It will take some time. But if I can get some of that done with, then I can start making the voice lines for everything. It's going to be a little tricky, I think, but what can you do? What can you do? Gotta get stuff done with. Wait a minute, you're not combined. Again, combine with it. Are you combined? Good. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Now refill. Okay, again, that's 1D. Oh wait, no, I need to go to 1D. God damn it. It moved everything again. Because I'm trying to do something else, and it's like, no, here, I'm going to move a different window for you instead. Asshole. I swear. Yeah, and it is click. As soon as you click on it, it's like moving. Immediate move time. Whatever. Anyways, that's most of that done with. Now for the dress, which could be going further than you think. Hard to say, really. Okay, so far so good. And then there's Ariella. Good. Great. Unless I'm forgetting something, which is a possibility. I'm going to do this again if I haven't already. 2 more characters to shade in. It's going to be a little bit more shading, and after that, almost 2.5 hours. Then there's the texture portion. Then we finish it off with some of the effects and shadows and whatnot. Theoretically shouldn't take too long, but getting through is the last one, and there's a lot there for us to shade in. Whoops, at least for his fingers, it's easy enough to get set. Damn it, O I said. O and bracket key to decrease the size. Oh, I didn't know I can press Control and do that. That's good to know. Good to know indeed. And also Alt and Scroll to bring it in and out. That makes sense. Now that I'm thinking about it, what about Shift? Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm probably not going to remember to do that, but, you know, we have the option. The option's there now. Whether or not we can, you know, remember to go on ahead, use Control to move. I mean, I only really need spacebar to be able to move everything to where I need to be. Who needs this when I can do this? It's much faster. But this is still useful, though. Although, it really does show how broken this freaking thing is. Is this moving exactly? Well, maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. No, it's going to 300. So maybe it's not exact. Makes some of it look a little bit off. I'm sure you probably can tell a little bit of the pixels are a bit off, but it's fine. Okay, most of that is fine as is. Bring this up. Do a little bit of this. Try to get some of this shaded and bright. And get a little bit of this. Now for the hair. Man, the weekends do feel a lot more smaller. Kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. Kind of annoying how short the weekends feel with this damn job. The weeks feel long and the weekends feel short. But the amount of stuff that I'm getting done with, hours pass by much quicker. Which gets us to work a lot faster, and I don't like that. But also, I don't like just sitting around doing nothing either. Sitting around doing nothing isn't really my forte. I need to get stuff done with. I need to create, I need to make. I got a lot of things that need to be created. So if I can get to creating them, that's good. Yeah, most of this is not shown as much. Also, I probably should have this a little bit more, what do you call it, to kind of resemble the crease shorts. There's also the hand, let's not forget. That needs to get a little bit shaded in as well, but it's fine. I'll get to it now. Alright, so far so good. And get a little bit more of the apron shaded in. And the shorts over here. And because most of your leg is hidden here, this should be easy. Slightly easy. Oh yeah, no, easy. It's easy. What am I saying? This part is in an easy spot to get done with here. Did I shade that in properly? I don't know if I did. I'm going to do it again. Just a little bit. Just in case it was already shaded in, but I can't tell. Okay. That takes care of that. Now there is... I could probably shade this in a tiny bit more before continuing. And that should do. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. Okay. Now for you, Genthru, with your eyes wide looking at these two, this little lady just flipping her husband over, and they're laughing it off. Yep. Probably don't understand what the hell's going on. Is this what love is? Getting flipped over by your wife? Well, I wouldn't know. Nor would I ever know. And that's fine for now. I will create. I am the creator, after all. I must create. If I don't create, then there is no point in my existence here as the creator. So creating I shall. Or create I shall. Y'all's hear what's the hubbub with all that's been going on with Justin Roiland. My God, man. I've heard that, it was already some problems with him beforehand. But, now it's kind of, all starting to fall apart. The voice is no longer there for certain characters. We might get some, meta joke about the voices being different. Who knows? But they say they're continuing the series regardless of, him being a part of it. Which I guess it's fine. Unless it turns out those accusations are all false, but, usually never is false with people like that. We'll see what occurs, but I don't really have any hopes held out for that. I don't really care too much either way. There's not much that I can really think about in that department. God damn it. All I know is lots of wrongdoings and whatnot occurring. All because being famous has destroyed their minds and whatnot. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting like replacement to try to make and also get improvised the same way. You need somebody who can not only match the voice but also match the afflictions and the improvisation. Which, who knows, maybe this happening is a good thing. Some people don't like the inspiration and meta stuff. So maybe some of it might, well, I guess, inspiration. Not inspiration. What's the fucking word? Improvisation. That's the word. Same with I and ends with N. You know what I'm talking about. Improvisation. Some people don't like the improvisation. So, we'll see. We'll see what occurs when the 8th season is made. I don't know how most of that is going to work. I don't know how most of that works. I don't know how most of it works. Like how they create shows in that instance. You write a script, and then you go on ahead and have that animated. Similar to what I'm doing with my series right now. There's no manga for it made. But every episode has a cover, like a comic cover, so to speak. The only downside is you don't get to see all of the characters in question. I've showed you this before, but I will show you it again just because. Nora, the one who's now replacing Genther as the Queen's Protector, is her, right here. And, that is really all there is to it. And now we get to see what Magda looks like. We already know what William looked like. But then there's characters like the servant lady, who doesn't really have too much of, information about what she looks like. I guess that's more so just, it's up to you to imagine what you think she would look like. Do you want her to look, like some specific character? Or someone unique and different? You know what I'm talking about if you've been here long enough. Regardless of the fact, some characters don't have too much explanation happening in their character. That's up to you to decide what you want them to look like until official art of them has been made. Either through here or through the, hopefully one day, anime. We'll see what occurs. I'm not lucky enough to get picked up by an animating studio. I am able to just write the script up myself. Make the cover art and write the script up. And maybe get some drawings of some scenes done with here and there. For landscape and scenery. That's essentially the idea with, landscape and scenery drawings. Because this is a landscape and scenery drawing. Despite all the characters here, this is a landscape and scenery drawing. A lot of the focus is on the landscape, obviously. So what we've got here with 7 characters, it is definitely something unique and different for landscapes and scenery. Because now landscape and scenery can have people in it. It did have it before, but it wasn't really that ginormous, and it was very small. I can show you an old one, an old drawing, album 12 maybe? Where would it have been? No, album 11. Fathomless. Oh no, it would be called The Cold Hell. Maybe it was 9. Empty. Icy Hell, that's where it was. Where you see the characters being so small here. You got literal that. Rick and Morty in this here somehow. This person ends dead. But now if you look at what we have currently, and I forgot what album this was. Could be any of these albums, really. Crimson Jungle is there. Could it have been in 51 that we did that? It's F for Fathomless Caverns. Or was it 49? And now as you can see what it's like now, it's changed a significant amount. Still, different. I mean, it is definitely way different with some of the creatures here, but yeah. Definitely changed, and probably for the better. Although there isn't really much people in that one. I think I just mostly focused on the demons. Because the demons were the ones that need more of the focus. There's only one region left for me to draw now. That being the Space Abyss. And I guess technically that one should be easy enough for me to make. Theoretically. We'll see. But, yeah. With what we've got left, what we have to create, with Space Abyss being the only Demon Realm related thing left for us to draw this limitation period, I'd say we're kind of in a really good spot right now. We're in a good spot. There's not too many Demon Realm demons that we're going to be drawing in the next limitation period because Brain Horror has some spots taken over by a bunch of other things. It's going to be cool and fun having Reginald's Macabre cases back. It's been so long since I've done something of that particular universe. And my skills have slightly improved. I wouldn't say it's improved a whole lot. But slightly, we have been doing better as of recent. So, yeah. We are indeed. Wait a minute. Did you? Are you? Whatever, it's fine. I can do both. Why? Why did you do that? You asshat. Why did you have to do it there? See what I mean? There's so much here that I'm just somehow accidentally coloring in the wrong things. Whatever. So anyways, yeah. It's a slow and steady process. But we're going to eventually get to where we need to get to, and then once the next limitation period begins, we'll be ready. We will be ready. Apparently the Super Bowl is going on right now, but I don't care about that too much. I'm not a sports person. The only sports-related thing that I watch is Go, my favorite sports team, because of how funny it can be, and just more Markiplier stuff to listen to. With Tyler, who on occasions can sound like Bob sometimes. I remember one time, I don't remember what was what, but I don't think there was some PUBG or something, or Black Ops or something, and I think it was either Mark and Tyler or Bob and Tyler. And then I'm like, wait, why is Bob's sound? Why do they do the thing sound like that? You know what I mean, right? And it got confusing until I realized, oh, that's a different person. Got it. Right. Understood. Is that everything here? Okay, good. We are almost another hour and a half in. Insane, I know. But we're almost done with the main instance here. No, go to hat, you fool. Well, this is it. Now we do the texture bit. And it doesn't look like I really shaded that in as much. I could probably adjust that a bit more, but it's fine for now. Okay, thankfully there's only a few cloth bits here for Gwyneth, so the rest is just outline, the line bits and whatnot. No, 5, not 50. Yeah, I definitely need to lay down for a bit, give my body more of a rest. That makes sense. I've been pretty active throughout this entire goddamn week. So many nonsense and annoyances occurring all at once. At least next week we got ourselves holiday. Yep. Holiday. Oh, I already did that. No, rap. Now I gotta go on ahead and get the nails textured. And we gotta get the bracelet textured. 1B. And now we move, whoops, that's fine. We move on over to you first. I don't think this is going to be that long. I really don't. But it's hard to tell. The entirety of this drawing does take a lot more time. Did I forget to shade in that fucking... I did, didn't I? Goddamn, see what I mean? See what I mean? You don't notice it at first because it's not something you really notice as much. Man. Ugh. Alright, it's fine. Alright, now for the beard. Easy enough. And now for the other part of the beard. And the other part of the beard. And the back part of the hair. Same with this side over here, somehow below the cape. And this one over here. Then you've got your nail. The other nails. No, that's a thumb. Nail. Nail. There. No, you fucking Christ. Nails. Swear, I hate it when it does that. It just freaking clicked on something else instead. No, it didn't click. It released on something else. Alright, we do the wrap. Get that wrapped up. There's probably more than I need to do here. But we'll worry about that later. We will worry about that later. I should temporarily go back to Gwilliam just to make sure I have the textures right in my head. I know that's cloth. Okay, all that is still cloth. Okay, good. Just wanted to double check. Just wanted to double check. You know. Anyways, that takes care of this. Now for 1B. Now for 1C. 1D. G. I don't know if I combined you. Hopefully I did. G again. Yeah, we did. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. So I guess your thing's a bit smaller. I mean, yeah, it could be like a little, what's the word? Like a tiny redesign. It's not like you need that big of a redesign anyways, because it's unlikely that I would draw you a whole bunch like I would the main characters, so, yeah. You can have a smaller cape, or apron cape thingy here. Why not? For the time being. Where you are the cracks. Got it. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I guess it could be cracks all around. Crack, cloth. Got a few things in mind for this one. You'll see in a minute. Man, I don't understand why the hell everything is lagging. It's fine. Let's just keep working on this. Alright, now we go to the cracks real quick. Get those done with. On all fronts that have the crack. The belt. The other part, the boot. Did I forget that? I did, didn't I? It's fine, as long as I didn't change the the exposure, it's fine. I might be missing something. We'll worry about that later. Now we get the boots. Now we get the other part of boots. Now we get the back end of boots. Good. And I think that's all here. Okay, good, great. Let's get the more simplistic ones done with, like this nail here. Oh, I probably should show that this is not connected. So I could definitely have like one of these like that. Because that's supposed to be like, you know, this right here. Good thing I caught that. Good thing I slightly caught onto this. Alright, now for the rest of this. This part should be easy. There's not too much here for me to have to shade in. Or texture in, I mean. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Lips. Alright, now I need the hairband, or the headband, whatever this thing's called. It doesn't matter. Now I need you. And I need you. And I need you. And I'll crack it up. Dress 1H. Good, great, fantastic. We get this part here. This part here. Switch over to this real quick. And now let's get this part done with. Good, great, awesome. Okay, Damadora. You're next. Eyebrow. Trying to go too much on that though. Now for the rest of the hair. Easy enough. Easy enough. And we just go ahead and get this done with. Yep. Okay, let's switch back to the others now. You would think at this point I would know what the texture is for most of this stuff. It gets to a point where you just sometimes can't keep track of all of these details for all of these characters. It also doesn't help that I have like hundreds of characters. And even with the 100 of characters, I still have like a lot that I still draw. And we got multiple girls from the portraits section. Yep. And there's a bunch of other characters as well. Nova Guardian. Elementals Reborn. Definitely a lot. Definitely a lot of characters. I can tell you that much for a fact. But, yeah. Yeah, it is, oops. It is a little bit of challenge trying to remember each and every single thing in the drawing, texture, shading department. Probably need this to shade in a bit more so that your hands blend in. There we go. Let's switch back to this because I think I still need it. Let's see. Cloth that looks like. Oh, this is this. So most of this is cloth, I think. Combination of both, probably. Maybe not for the wrap. Most likely not for the wrap. Alright, now for the cape. This is all textured in. Definitely got an interesting cape he does. Unlike the others who have an actual cape His cape is more drape-like. Like drapes. Yep, like drapes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright, you're in this direction, of course. What you want, Cadillac? Melina should be a bit easier. Ariella somewhat as well. Genthru definitely should be the easiest to get textured in, but we'll see. Since there's not a lot showing, it should be just as simple. Right? Hopefully, we'll see. Let's see what occurs. What's wrong, Cadillac? You wanna go eat something? There she goes, eating something. Okay, let's see. I guess you will probably have a little bit of this. Not a lot, just a little bit. Maybe make this bigger. Mm-hmm. And more of the wraps over here and over here. Oh, I forgot a wrap here. Go figure. Oh, we found something we didn't shade in. Oh boy. Didn't shade or texture in. Can you believe that? I certainly can. Alright, that seems to be everything. Again, hard to say, really. Now for the eye here. And of course, the hair here. Some of it should be easy to do. Hopefully. No, wait, 1A is what I want. Hold on for now. Maybe get some of this in and some of the nails in. And then I get a little bit of this in. Reduce the size, bring it to 10. Now we get the cloth back in. Tag that cloth in. You're gonna look at me now, meow. Boop to snoop. Boop boop snoop. Owl face. I don't know if you can see it. Still don't know if you can see it. Is your head still there, Momo? Right there. I love it. Boop. What you pointing your ears for? Yeah, the heater stopped. I wish it didn't stop. It's gonna get cold in here. Ah, the good. I guess ask and you shall receive or something. It's so cold down here that I can't do anything without this on. I had this in the wash. I had to wait. Wish it wasn't so goddamn cold. Wish that would get fixed at some point. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, right. I didn't combine this. But then wait, what did I combine you with? I guess I didn't combine you with anything. No, and I did do that. It just didn't look like I did. What you wearing at? Mercat. Nudge. Don't worry about that. Meow meow. Alright, back at it. Almost 3 hours in, eh? Just about 20 seconds to 3 hours. Yeah, this has definitely taken such a long time. I mean, I expected this to take a while. I didn't expect this to be a one and done kind of deal. I expect this one to take at least an hour, 3 hours and a half. This probably would have been a two-parter if I had some episodes planned out with the landscape in mind, but I just wanted to do some drawing on my own. Something I don't really get to do that much thanks to this series, but it's fine. There's like mature drawings I can. I guess I can still pick and choose which drawings I want to draw for the Art Time series. Guys, are going to do that not enough RAM thing again? It feels like it's about to. We've kind of almost reached that point where the system's not going to be able to withstand this anymore. So expect for this to have to be closed and then reopened again at some point this late into the episode. You know what I mean, Cadillac? You know what I mean? Alright, now for the leaves. Now for the other part of leaves. Now for 1D. Good. Great. Fantastic. Now for some of the shirts. Get that done out of the way with quickly. I don't know if there is any more here. I would have to bring up a drawing, a previous drawing of Melina, and see what I did for the texture here. I guess episode 2 will work just fine, right? Yeah, it's all cracked. Except for this part, which is obviously not cracked. We can't see her shoes in any of the ones outside of the world, of the town of creation. That's the carpet, you idiot. Go to the boots. Where's the boots? There. Alright, and now we do the crack. It's the apron. That's the other apron. Here's the third apron. And the rest of the third apron. Good. Great. Well, would you look at this? A quick one, I know it. And now for you, Genthru. Probably not going to be that long. But we'll see what happens. There's still a lot for us to have to do here. No mouse again? Yeah, I can't scroll downwards, which sucks. Can't just scroll downwards like this, nope. Gotta stick with it until we can't. Alright. Now we just bring up a drawing of Genthru. Which one? Which one? I'd say the other one, because it shows a little bit more of his armor. Going up in this direction. That looks like it's all cloth, except for maybe this part. Hard to tell. Hard to say, really. I can't tell if this is a bit more blurrier than most. Well, it is a lot further in. That makes sense. It's a lot smaller. I'd say that's the one downside to the image size that we've got going here. Even more so because a lot of the space is kind of used up by so much anyway, so there's barely much I can do to get stuff in. Which kind of sucks, but what can you expect? Shouldn't be putting in a shit ton of things anyways, right? Just like a scene or two here and there that could be in the show. That could be in this. And then that's it. That's all there is to it. All things considered, I'd say it's pretty good for what I've been doing so far. Just means that some of the ones that are a little bit more, busy, there's going to be less, like the quality will be not as good as it would be in other instances. I didn't even check to see if this was in that right direction. I mean, it was, but still, I should be checking that stuff. Alright, and the pants all downwards. There we go. Wonder if I can have like like another tier mark there. And that's fine. And now for the cloth. So I forgot that. Yep, of course I forgot that. No problem. I'll just get the cloth bit done with. That shouldn't take too long. Especially since getting through is so far in the back that I don't even really need this much size to work with. I really don't. Oh yeah, you two are combined. I forgot about that tidbit. I forgot that you two dumbasses are combined. I don't know what made you think combining was the way to go. But they did. They did, and that's what made them stupid. I could separate them and then combine the other one in its proper location. Wouldn't say that's too big of an issue. All I need to do is just take this here. Oh, God. Carefully try to cut off a part of this layer via cut. Where is this exactly? Good enough. Then I can combine that with this, and boom, now it's on its own layer. Good, great, fantastic. And I think that's all there, unless I forgot something. I got this part, right? Yeah, you can see it. Alright, awesome. Whew, man. I feel like I should, at the very least, make your headband brighter, though. A nice whiter color. To make it so it doesn't look like it almost blends in with your skin. I did not want to do that, you fool. You idiot. You moron. You nincompoop. You dumbbell door. How dare you. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. What I'm going to do first, before I do the, is get some dust in. The destruction of dust. I will also replace the swatch and go back over to fog. Or not back over to, go to fog. This chair got broke. Gotta go in this direction more. Like so. Yeah, look at that. Look at that destruction. That damn table got destroyed like it was nothing. The only other thing I could probably think of for this instance here is if I were to go over to the carpet and just make a debris. You all know debris, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like I should switch on over back to the thing. I went here too soon. No, that's Chrome Wars. Elementals Reborn. And scenery. Tora Castle. The first table. Let's see. Unless I didn't save the swatch. Nah, I should have saved the swatch, right? Did I not save the swatch? Okay, well, I got 2 tables here I can use. I think that's probably what I used for most of it. I don't recall. Now we gotta get some debris here. Easy enough. I just gotta, make it look like rocks somewhat. Not fully, but somewhat. Bring that all down. Well, I guess some saturation kind of hue and some of that would work. Expand, increase. So like 50s and whatnot. Well, it doesn't help if this is at 10 for 10. There. Now let's get some that are flatter to make it look, whoops. Wait. No. Flat. I said flatter. There. Now, angle jitter. A lot of angle jitter. Not too much, though. Make it look like bits and pieces of the table. Good. Great. Alright, we're almost done. I'm gonna shade some of these in a bit more. Make it kind of blend into the table's dark appearance. And now that little bit of debris, not too much now, now that little bit is done, it's time for us to get the shadows and textures. This one's going to be interesting. I guess I'll have two separate shadows. So I'll have this side with these guys over here. Still feel like something there's a bit off. I can't tell. Like, that's here, that's like that. Recoil back or something. I don't know, something seems off. Unless I remove this point. And I'll give it similar appearance to a Tora's look. I mean, that's probably, something we can do. Let me get a little bit more of this done with first before I attempt that. A little bit, not too much. A little bit on Tora. Whoops. A little bit, whoops, a little bit here. Some down here, over here. And then we go on ahead and do a little bit of here. Once I get the shadows for this side done with, I'm going to see what I can do to adjust that. There's something I can do. I guess the fact that the eyes look like that probably just seems a bit off for the gravity of the situation happening here with the literal someone twice the size being thrown by someone smaller and shorter than them in stature and everything. That's probably what it would look like. I mean, both these two have it, so I don't see why Ariella shouldn't have it. So I'll probably just get rid of those eye bits there and just have the black pupils. The black pupil of surprise. Yep. That's what we'll do. Careful now. I want to get most of your body there shadowed when it doesn't need to be. Okay, that's that. I'm going to go over to here real quick and hide both of these. Yeah, that makes sense. It kind of does make sense, so I will delete these two. You can't really see Gwyneth's eyes, but you can rest assured that they're probably normal looking. Yep. And then, of course, let me go up here and get rid of this William. Underneath the shadow, so that we don't have to worry about that being an ish. Take that, do this, do that. I think that's everything here. We're almost done. We are almost done. Yeah. With these characters, you don't really... this is the first time we're seeing the mother. We've only drawn the father. I don't know what the mother is. She's probably Pyro. So it makes sense that this is the first time we're seeing the mother. Although despite that, we have the siblings for Ariel and Mine in that one. I mean, yeah, like, they have some relations, but in some shape or form. In this universe, a lot of children means that your family bloodline will have a better chance of continuing to live on after you go or are long gone. So it makes sense that there would be multiple different families, and a lot of the Toras here. I don't know how much that works, how far out that goes without entering Sweet Home Alabama territory. I have to imagine that there's still some like outside marriage and children having and whatnot. But we don't know what her eyes look like right now. We've seen what his eyes look like, and it's the same eyes as Gwyneth has. And yeah, there is a significant difference in some of the families that we have seen. So far, the only family we've seen with siblings included is Ariel and Mine, with Gwyneth being able to see her father, mother, and grandmother. So far, that is what we have seen. But with Ariel and Mine, we get to see the father and mother alongside the older sister and older brother. And both of which have different appearance. Father is blonde, mother is black hair. I don't know what black hair would be called, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So yeah, that's what we got. Not bad, all things considered. Oh, wait, hold on. Nice little shadow underneath here, some shadows underneath there. Got a nice little fire occurring here. Not too much in the way of shadows. Just enough. Just enough. And we get the back end over here. This back end over here. Cover up some of this back end as well. But not too much. Okay, awesome. Now for the fog. Thankfully with this one, the fog can be on 2. Well, 3 maybe. Because the back end of the background. Gotta find a good color here. Not sure about that one. Interior is going to be a bit tricky. I guess that can work, and we can have like a mixture of that and teal. No, again, that's not how that works. I gotta go down here and open this up. Okay, and the rest of this is teal. Okay, maybe not that teal. Maybe we make it darker now. Darker. Trying to do a nice color combination here. You're said and done. Probably have like a nice orange color. Unless orange would look good. Actually, orange could look good. Hold on. Well, it don't work if that's like that, so why don't I reduce the teal and go to orange? While still like getting rid of this bit here. Now what about the archway leading into here? I don't know. Deep granite volcano wall. And here. I think, right? Yeah, here. Alright, the last fog. What is it going to be? More orange, or do we want like a brighter yellow? More orange. I think that looks good. Nice orange hue for most of the area here. Okay, good. Now for the light rays. We're almost done, folks. Almost there. Only like almost 3.5 hours, but we're almost there. As soon as we can get this done with, and that's it for today. It's almost freaking 11. Good thing there's not too much in the way of descriptions I have to write here, which is great. I don't know if the light should be from that alone. I feel like that's good for like little bits of lighting, but like the main light comes from a light ceiling up top that you can't see. Yeah, because it's nighttime right now, so there's obviously not going to be any like light coming out of here. Light glow, 50. And now we go on ahead and bring us back to this, and then give us this. I definitely do want a fire glow there, but I need to be careful with how I go about doing most of it. Now for the particles, easy enough. Make sure we get particles away from the face if possible. Light flares. Vivid lighting. This. And a little bit of flares coming from the ceiling. Good, great, fantastic. Now for the shadow rays. I think again I only have really like 2 shadow rays here. That should be good enough. So 10 for 10. And let's see, 50. Thankfully there's not too much here for me to have to worry about. Thankfully. Yep. Wait, delete a little bit of this from here, so that's not in the way. Okay, good, great. We're almost done. Almost. Just gotta get some shadow rays in, happening in a few areas. Definitely some underneath this table, some on this chair that we can barely see. Some in here. Definitely gotta get some coming off of this and some coming off of the that. Ugh, we're almost done. And I can just lay back and relax for a little bit. Well, as soon as I post it, of course, which will take a while. This thing being as long as it is probably going to take a long while to get done with. Okay, here we go. Effects. We go on ahead, do this. Get nice orange effects in here. I do want a nice orange area to have around where the fire is. Good, great. And we get a pink area in here. Not too bright. Yeah, there we go. Then we can get some teal in here. Probably for, goddammit, for the back end. The back end over here. Slow down a little bit of the teal. I think that's good. And we'll get some yellow areas. Probably having it in this area over here. Just about, maybe. What else? What else? There's probably some blue I can put in here somewhere, but where? Go back to brush. I guess near that and covering up a little bit more of that area makes sense. Have that delete some of the edges there, but keeping it mostly orange here. Maybe some blue over here to, outweigh the amount of yellow in this entire area. Or we can try magenta. No. Purple? Light purple? Dark purple? Darker purple? Or more vivid purple? No. I guess this is good then. Let's get rid of some of it so it's not completely encompassed by that. I don't know what else I need here. I guess I can get a brown area in somewhere. Somewhere in this area we can get some brown. Yeah, I guess here to try to balance out the, what do you call it? Maybe a little bit here? Okay, if we do have it, then we want to have a different color. Yeah, try to balance out all the bright. And maybe some down here, but darker. Yeah, I guess I can probably delete some off of these too. And now maybe a light purple. Maybe a nice light purple light coming out from here. That's not what I want. Just a little bit of light purple. Or maybe a little bit more. Maybe what about 50? Yeah, 50 can work. 50 can definitely work. Now I gotta delete this portion here. There we go. Okay, good, great, awesome. Now to finish it up with a nice, sepia. Vivid lighting. Sepia. Alright, let's see. Could work. What about some magentas and pinks? I like that one. Too pink. Too dark. Too dark. Honestly, that's like a perfect... Maybe this is not pink. Maybe it's like... No, it's the first pink sepia. Awesome. There we go. Alright. It does look a little bit more like a fantasy drawing, but so did the one with Ariel and Mine in the Mine bathing chamber. And y'all remember that one, right? Wherever that one was. Was it 50? No, it wouldn't have been 50. It would have been like 52. Yeah, with this one right over here. Although, admittedly, there was a small amount here, or there were smaller here, whereas opposed to this one, which is like more up close. But that's fine. It works just fine. So there you go, folks. I'm going to just reset everything back to the other swatch, the basic one. I think that's all there is I can put here. There's nothing much here I can do right now. So, with effects, without effects, with effects, without effects, so on and so forth. There we go, folks. A good finish. A good finish to this drawing. So, there we go. Almost 2.5 hours in. Man, oh man. Alright, well, it looks like I'm gonna end this one. Alright, well, here we go. Anyways, thank you all for watching today's episode of Art Time. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out that there playlist, and of course, here's an episode of Art Time right over here. And the most recent episode of Terraria Nukem Edition. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Later.